You alright, folks? Welcome back to Scotty from Scotty Talks MUFC. 3 in a row. 1, 2, 3. Yes! 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 We needed that win today. We absolutely needed that today. Had we not won today, the win against Liverpool was all in vain. It really was. Now, sorry, I'm already getting some... I think there's something wrong with my camera. But never mind, we're going to go. We're live. So we're not going to stop. We're going to go. If I'm off kilter, so be it. Doesn't matter what I look like. It doesn't matter where I'm looking. It's all about what I'm talking about. Now, what I got to say, I predicted 3-1 at the start of the game. And in my score prediction yesterday, 4-2. I don't care. It's all about the 3 points. Now, thank you for making that happen. I am so pleased. There's a lot of people out there today. Now, there's a lot. Now, because I'm fairly new to this, as you're all aware, I'm getting a lot of comments from people doing the madness, doing some crazy things for 3 in a row, what they're going to do, the forfeits. And they've asked me to join in. So far, I've refrained because some of the things that these people are suggesting or doing are off this scale. And I'm pretty soft and I'm old as well now, so I don't want to be doing... That's for the young people. That's for the madness. Carry on with the madness. And don't get me wrong, I will give you a share, I'll give you a comment. I'll even come and watch you. But... That's where it's going to go for now. However, if I lose 5-6 stone, I could be tempted. But for now, it's in the background. But I will still be there. I will still be there by your side watching it. And that's something in itself. Right, back to the game. What a game. What a game. At any point did I feel comfortable at the game? Crazily, I didn't. I absolutely didn't. Like, okay, I'm going to start with the team. When I seen the team sheet come out, I was a bit nervous because I would have gone with the same team, as I said in my predictor yesterday. I would have gone with the same team as Sunday, barring any injuries. Now, when I made that call, I didn't know Maguire was injured. I would have, like I said, I would have gone with the same team. However, barring Dallo for Dorgu, that's what I would have gone with. Excuse me, sorry for that. But I don't know. The more I watch Dorgu, the more I want to see him sat on the bench and just stayed there. I can't warm to this kid. I just can't. And I know he's only a kid. He's 20. But he's not a Man United player. This is just another donkey that we've brought. Another one. It's like a long list of them. It's just one after the other. We get rid of 2, bring in 3. It doesn't happen at any other club. Just doesn't. Was it a panic buy? It absolutely was. Did we need Dorgu? No, we didn't. That's just a waste of £30 million, whatever it is we paid for him. 30 million. You couldn't flog him off for a penny. Never mind 30 million. Just crazy. Potential. You get potential for him. That's it. But no one's... There's only one club who's going to pay 30 million for Dorgu, and that is Man United. We may be the biggest club out there, but we don't have the worst people running this club, and it goes from the ownership and Ineos as well. Now, why has that just changed? Why is that just... Right, here we go, we're back again. I don't know why I did that. No, that wasn't me, camera just decided to do that. Where was it? Dorgu, right. Well, I'll talk about Dorgu when I do my ratings. Because this is a match review and a player's rating. I'm going to tie them both together. I've got a 30th birthday party that I need to get to that. My phone is going off the hook saying, where are you? But they don't know there's a community out there that's growing, it's building, that they're waiting for Scotty to give his opinions, give his match stats, give his player ratings. And if they're not, well, I hope they are. And if they're not, let's grow it so there are people waiting for Scotty to come. Why is this camera doing this today? It's just tilted again. So I might have to stay still. Maybe it's the voice thing that keeps it's activating. Right, okay, let's try to stay still. Right, match review, back to the match. So the team started... The first 10 minutes was all Brighton. Then we got a bit of momentum in the game. Put some tackles in, hustle and bustle. Loads of misplaced passes from both teams. But I tell you, I've never seen Brighton play pass so badly like I did today. But Cunha, thank you for Cunha. And I did say in my reel yesterday that I would love to see Cunha or Ahmad score. No, well, maybe they're my two favourite players for now. I like them both. In every game, I want them to score. Like when Rooney was there, Scholesy was there. And it was, well, I was spoilt in my day when I was watching United. So if you're winning 3-0 and Rooney got a hat-trick, I would want, say, like Nani to score, or John O'Shea or Darren Fletcher, just so it spreads the goals and it builds them up as well. So I was wanting Cunha to get off the mark today, and thankfully he did. And what a goal it was. Right, I've not seen the assists or the stats on this. The ball was bouncing around. Sesko passed it to Bruno. Bruno's flicked it to Casemiro. Casemiro's just passed it to Cunha. Now, when he passed it to Cunha, there was no danger. None whatsoever. However, he's taken a touch, got it at his feet, they bent the ball around the player. Why should anyone else get an assist for that? Because other than Cunha, no other player could have done that or even thought of that. So if that goes down as assist for Casemiro, then rip it up. Rip up that assist book, because that's void. This guy's done it all by himself. It was just a pass. It was just a pass, and from a pass, and his touch, his precision of a touch helped him curl that around the player. So why should it be anyone else's applause other than Cunha's? So settled the nerves. I thought we would have played some better football. We got nervous, some sketchy moments. Brighton had some good play. The midfield, their midfield too, Baleba and God, I keep forgetting his name. Is it Ajar? The other kid, Ayari, that's it. I have to admit, I was quite impressed how well he looked after the ball, that Ayari. Yeah, he got bullied a bit, hustled and bustled, so he sort of went out of the game. But Baleba, now this was a £100 million player. He's not playing like £100 million player. So at this moment, it looks like money well saved. But I honestly believe having watched him prior to this pre-season, this kid was on a different level, and he was ready to go up a level. Now, he's a young kid. He really is young. Now, I honestly believe his agents have turned around and said to him, look, you need to stop having blinders, because they're not going to sell you until you're getting 115, 20 million. Man United can't afford that kind of money. They just can't. Well, even if they did, they're not going to fledge it all on one player. I would have spent 100 million on in summer. I would have phoned the Saudi team that was after him and said, look, can you please take Bruno? You were giving me 100, give me 80, take him. Just to get Baleba in, I would have done the deal. I would have made sure I got Baleba in. And do I believe that he would have lit up our midfield? I think by now he would have got match fit, because he was injured over the pre-season, and then all the transfer talk started, so he was never pushing himself because he wanted to move. So I think that's really sort of mixed his head up, and he was not sure where he's at. And now every game he's getting subbed in the hour mark. I think today he got 70 minutes. He was subbed again, but he didn't really do much. In fact, I was watching him carefully. I really was, because I was wanting to see if he was getting any momentum behind him, if he was coming back to what he was over the last season. I really watched him last season mainly, and he's not. He's just not there. Now, am I worried? Yes, I am worried, because these performances are going to make United go off him. Now, I would like to think that he's only playing like that because he wants United to go back in, and if he can only afford 50 million, he's going, right, I'm playing like a 50 million player, let me go. I'm hoping that's my analogy of it, and I'm hoping that's in his head as well. Or, this is a kid, wherever he goes, he's going to rip it up. He's absolutely going to rip it. This is just a phase he's going through. As soon as he's out of this, I'm hoping he gets up at United. Like I said, he's the player. For me, he's the ideal player to replace to replace Casemiro and Ugarte. This guy's, he take two players, he'll fill it himself, and then play him next to Kobe or Wharton. Could you imagine them that midfield too? I'm not a big fan of Stiller or whatever he's called, but even them two together, that'd be some pairing as well. Our manager likes Holmland, or his captain at Sporting. Apologies, I've got his name wrong. He likes him. He reminds me of Daley Blind. Daley Blind was good in the Eredivisie, whatever that's called, the Dutch league. The Dutch league. he was good there. It was slow and you know, it was passive. You could be passive there. This is the Premiership. That's why he struggled in the Premiership. Yeah, he played a couple of years. He was meant to be a combative midfielder. Mate, he used to get brushed off the players. Little small players used to just... Little Danny Lennon used to push him off the ball, and he used to go flying. And that's saying something. He was meant to be the hard man in the middle. He was soft. He was like sponge. Soft as sponge. So, coming back to... So anyway, that was there. So... Then we got a second. Out of nowhere. Lucky. Of course it was lucky. But I would take it all day long. I thought from then on we would settle down and we'd play some good football. But we just didn't. It was just all scrappy now. I'm struggling. Okay, the first thing we wanted to do was get the win. I don't care how we got the win as long as we got the win. But I thought we would have asserted ourselves a bit better in the game. Start playing some decent football, some passing. And it's just all... It's all over the place. It's all disjointed. I mean, at times they'll do one great move and then it'll go back to being disjointed again. Now I know you can't have great move all the time, but there needs to be a bit more fluidity to the game in our play. It's all mishmash, rushed, panic, and then lose the ball. And I feel for Ahmad. There's a couple of times he was caught out, and I actually called on the reel earlier that he never has a good game against Brighton, but today he was positive, and it helps because Brian did help him out quite a bit. But Ahmad's not number 10. Sorry, not a wing back. He's in number 10, and we need to start playing him in the right position. This is another round hole in a round peg in a square hole. It's just not happening. It's not. This will never ever fit. He's making the best of a bad situation, but that's not the answer and it's not the solution. So why are we're ruining this kid's career by playing him somewhere he's better somewhere else? And he could have the same impact in games like Cunha and Brian. He would absolutely have the same impact as Brian. Okay, he's not as physical as Brian, but he's got a lot more. His quick passing, control of the ball, shooting, creativity, it's off the scale, but it's restricted because he's playing at right wing back and he's having to come up and down. So we need to change this. We need to get a right wing back straight away. If not, play Mazraoui. Let Ahmad play where Brian plays, because you would see the benefit him playing there. I feel he's just to get me the team, just to please the fans. He's playing right wing back. So, and it goes to show when he went off, we offered nothing. These subs that the manager made at 3-0 hindered the team. We reverted back to what we were. We were just running around like headless chickens. We had no control of the game. And it's no surprise, well, like I said, Dorgu's first touch and they score. I want to say that. Dorgu's first touch gave the ball away. They've counter-attacked us. Then he's brought the player down. They scored from the free kick. It's all happened from Dorgu. So I'm not going to go on about Dorgu. Like I said, I'll give that in my player ratings, which are coming up shortly. Right. Welbeck. I'm pleased with Danny Welbeck. He's 34. God, it's just like he's just rolled off the training academy. And he's gone and done that. He was brilliant again today. The way he holds the line up, the way he bullies defenders. To be fair, they like to give him a good game today, but he's just so clever. He just moves around. And I'm so glad he's playing consistently. He's still a Red. I don't care where he plays, he's still a Red. He's a diehard United fan, so I respect that. Yeah, deep down, he would have wanted to play well and United to win, and that's what's happened. So that's what's happened. So, nice one, Danny Welbeck. Brighton. I thought they came into the game after the goal. They could have. They had a couple of half chances, just indecision. Defending was poor, passing was poor. Bruno was ridiculous. I mean, he couldn't get again. He made two good things in the game, and then he was invisible for the rest of the game. This is the captain of the team. I mean, I can't keep going on about the same guy. I just feel like I'm always being negative towards him. I'm not. I'm just. He needs to stand up and be counted, and I'm just not seeing it. He needs to be doing more. He has to offer more. And for me, he doesn't want a starting place. He absolutely does. Not over Kobe. No chance, not over Kobe. So, before I go into the team, I just want to mention the goalie. How calm are we in the back with the goalie there? Yeah, he made a couple of mistakes today. Nothing major, but I thought his kicking was hit and miss today. Some of he was just dreadful, but some he just cleared his lines. That's what a goalie does. He saved well a couple of times. I thought he could have done... Am I being harsh? Because I thought he could have done better for both the goals, but it's like Gary Neville said in his commentary that players nowadays, from where the free kick was, they can get so much whip and pace that is behind you before you even move. But we were spot with De Gea, Van der Sar, Schmeichel. They would have made bread and butter of that. They would. So maybe I'm being a bit harsh on him, and so he's made a mistake. Anyway, they scored. But the second goal, their second goal, fuzzbomb. Xerxes, you're taller, more physical than that player, and you're a striker. And James Milner, what a bloody cross. I'm not a big fan of James Milner, by the way. Why am I not a big fan of James Milner? Well, he's only going to play for the three most hated clubs by Man United fans, which are Leeds. Then he went Newcastle, Villa, then he went to Man City. And then he's topped it all off, cherry on the cake, then he's gone to Liverpool. So, yeah, he deservedly deserves to get booed. Absolutely. But one thing you can't deny, that cross that he can cross a ball. That delivery, what a cross. And for a striker, and I would understand if it was Kobe or Ahmad. But this was Xerxes. He's 6'2", built like a tank. And that guy just goes through past him, and he's a striker. So the strikers know when to attack the ball. So surely a striker should know when to defend the ball in their own box. And he's just stood there, and that guy just whipped it around him. Bang, 3-2. And then he's looked around him. Well, what did you think that was going to happen? Do you know? Be first. Be physical. If you're just going to stand there, what was the point coming on? Absolutely baffling. He's not strong enough for me. He's got skill wise. I still see everyone goes on about William Saliba at Arsenal, and I just shut them dead by saying, I said the way Xerxes schooled him just undermines Saliba's status as a world class defender. What he did to Xerxes, what Xerxes did to Saliba, I would never ever turn around and say Saliba's a world class defender, because he flip flopped him, turned him inside out in one move, which was just brilliant. If you've not seen it, go to YouTube, watch it. Brilliant. But today, you've not played all season. You're feeding off scraps, and you've come on and did that. Come on, Xerxes. That's on you. You should have been heading that away. You're marking the front post, so you should be charging out and just putting your napper on it and clearing it, instead of just stand there like a tooth fairy. That little kid just taking his nappies off, and he's just ran around you and just flicked it into the net. You should be ashamed of yourself for that. His score is going to be interesting. So overall, we're going in the right direction. A lot of questions still need to be answered by Ruben Amorim. Yeah, we won through 3 in a row, and we're all singing Ruben Amorim. Good days are back and all that. No, they're not. Far from it. He's got a long, long way to go. However, it's 3 in a row. It's onward to the next one. Now, next Saturday, it's 3 o'clock kickoff. We need to win that. And I'm sure it's Nottingham Forest and Dyche's. Ooh, we always struggle against Dyche's team. To be fair, anyone with a low block we struggle with. And I feel they're going to go low block, but Nottingham Forest have a good record against us of late. Every team's got a good record against us of late. Never mind Nottingham Forest. Forget Nottingham Forest. They've changed. How many managers have they changed since we last beat them? There's one for the community. How many managers have they had since we last beat them? Because I can't think of the top of my head. There's 2 that have come and gone without, and they're on to the 3rd one. So in the chat, drop me a comment if you find that out and let me know. Put it on my comments and I'll come back to you on that. Now back to the player ratings. Goalie, again, 7. Didn't do anything wrong. No, I think that's too high. 6. No, 7. I think I was being too harsh for him for the goal, but he just keeps things calm, keeps everything ticking over. So I'm going to give him a 7. And I like 3 games, 3 wins. It's down to him, so he's getting a 7. And I don't care if you don't think he's worth that, because to me, We started winning some of this guys in the team, so please keep on winning. Keep on playing Sammy Lemons. Euro 7. Solid. Didn't do anything wrong. Great play. He's like a Rolls Royce player, just strolls around. You know, it looked effortless for him today. However, he's going to be up against God, what is it? I'm sure it's Ndoye he's going to be up against on Saturday, so that he's going to have his hands full there. But today, 7, faultless. Same with De Ligt. I thought De Ligt was really good today. And I've never been one of his biggest fans, I have to admit. But I can't knock him for what he did today. He was just there clearing it up, shouting, rallying, keeping the team together. So I might have to change my views on De Ligt. And I think because I was there when he made his debut against Liverpool and he was horrendous. And then there was a couple of other games I was there and he was just as bad. So I think I'm just not letting him win me over because of these mistakes and because he's prone to mistakes. And I'm not letting him off the hook. But again, I thought he played well. He marshalled the defence really well. I thought he assisted Luke Shaw really well. Luke Shaw, 6. Yeah, nothing special, nothing fancy. Did a few things wrong, a few things good, so 6. Dalot, sorry, I should have gone Ahmad first, but anyway, I'm on Dalot, 5. 4. He's a 4. Just clueless. Everything this boy does is clueless. It really is. If he could have the same impact as Ahmad. Now, people say he's not a wing back. What is he? Because he's not a full back. He's not a midfielder. He's a sub at best. But he's starting every week. Which is just criminal. So he's getting a 4. Ahmad, 7.5. I thought he was our best. Him and Cunha were our best players in the first half. I thought Ahmad and Cunha were his best players until they came off. And then Kobe came on and stole the show. But that's Kobe doing what Kobe does. Casemiro, 6. Bruno, 5. Casemiro didn't do anything wrong. I mean, he scored 6.5. Yeah, Casemiro deserves 6. He scored, didn't do anything crazy. It kept everything ticking. So he gets a 6. As soon as he got booked, he got subbed, which that's how much faith the manager has in him. But again, I think the referee's got easy target because I don't think it was a booking when he got the booking. It was just a bit harsh. But this referee has that in him. So, Bruno, 5. When you play like that as a captain, a lot's got to be answered because he goes missing. He was missing again for huge chunks of the game. And time after time, I'm sick of this guy always playing the wrong pass. Keeping hold of the ball longer than it needs to. It's just, I find that the most, okay, I played midfield. And I'm not comparing me to Bruno because I'm nowhere near, and so I shouldn't be assessing it on that. But at club level, we were always told, play the easy pass. It's fine to hold on to the ball, but as long as you play the right pass. Play the easy pass it back if you have to. Our structure and rhythm in the team. There is no structure, there is no rhythm. Sorry, my camera's just moved. Oops. Right, let me stick it. Oh, sorry, I don't know what's happened here. Maybe it's timed out. So that was Bruno. So, sorry. Right, okay, the light's gone off. God, what is going on with the technology today? Or maybe it's just me. Anyway, Bruno, so he gets a 5. Cunha, giving him an 8. Cunha was brilliant. And I'm glad he's got his goal. He needed a goal. So he's off the mark. And he played... This is the other thing. He's playing at number 10 or one of the 10s. And he's chasing left back. He's following his player all over the pitch. We're playing 7 in the back. That's 5 in the holding 2 and our 2 midfielders. And yet we'd expect in our front 3 to chase back and defend. Manager, sort this out. Clearly there's something wrong with the formation if they have to play like that. So, sorry, I need to stop shaking. Right. Okay. So 7 to Brian, 8 to Cunha, 6 to Sesko. I thought Sesko was in and out the game, didn't do a lot. Brian was good, took his goals well. Did a lot of bad things in the game, but we won the main thing. He scored 2 goals, so I'm going to give him that. Sesko needs to improve, needs to get fitter. He needs more minutes. He absolutely needs more minutes. Now, on at the subs, Kobe, 7. In fact, Kobe's an 8 for me. Just what he did to win the game. And my man of the match is between Kobe and Cunha. And I think, and I'm going to be biased here, because of everything Kobe's been through, I'm going to give it to Kobe. Just for that alone. Ugarte, dreadful. Didn't do anything. Well, that's really harsh. Actually, I take that back. I give him a 5. Xerxes, give him a 1. Just for the way he got beat at the goal. I can't rate him after that. Heaven made a nice little cameo. He's not seen him for a while, so another one needs to get minutes. But we were knocked out because we got beat by Grimsby. We don't have the games, so they should be getting sharper. The manager needs to be controlling this, and he's not by keeping players fresh. And I don't think he's doing a good job. Aidan Heaven should be involved a lot more up till now, and he's only had half an hour what he got today. But maybe is that credit to Luke Shaw? I don't think so. I just think the manager's bad at the manager just makes too many bad decisions. So, but anyway, Aidan Heaven, give him a 6. Because I thought he did what was expected. Didn't do anything wrong, and he went. What I loved about him when they scored the goal, he just went absolutely mental because the way that how slack the defending was. So for that alone, I'm giving him that rating. Kobe, I've already given him 8. Now it comes to my star man, Dorgu. A 1. And if you're wondering why he scored so highly and got a 1, just look how he played. That's, to be fair, 1, he could have been a 0. That's how bad he was. I don't need an athlete who can run up and down. Yeah. Because if I want an athlete, I would have got an athlete. I want a football player. I want someone who could... I find it criminal. A £30 million player, he's not got first touch. How beat that one? Make sense of that. But he didn't say, Man United, here, buy me. Man United have scouted and bought him. So what does that say about the scouting? This kid's not good enough. He never will be good enough. This kid needs to get moved on. This kid, from the minute he came on, we nosedived so quickly in the game. Is he at fault? Yeah, absolutely. He changed the game with his introduction. Okay, he didn't say put me on. He came on, the first touch, gave the ball away, they scored. Yeah, they scored from a free kick, but he gave the ball away, he brought the player down, they scored from, so it's his fault. Every single one of these things could have been avoided. It's just another game where another Dorgu performance, same rating. This kid's not good enough. This kid needs to be benched. If he comes good in years to come, but please, let's not risk our season by playing him all the time or giving him minutes as long. Yeah, coming on for the last 5-10 minutes, fair enough. But today, he was on for half an hour. We went from being okay in the game to dire. And then the manager had to react and make more changes to balance it out. So what's wrong? Is it him or is the manager's decisions that's wrong? Either way, it's something, because we plateaued badly once the manager started making the subs. Now, is that because the personnel he put on the pitch? So this debate will go on, and it's going to rage some people, because there's a lot of people out there that like Bruno, that like the Dorgus. I like neither of them. I don't think both of them are not Man United players, and they're more the problem than the solution. And I keep saying, if you want proof of that, just watch the performance of the last 2-3 games, and you'll come to the same conclusion. Maybe not as harsh as me, but you'll come to a similar conclusion. Now back to the manager. Because we've won 3 in a row, and a lot of it's been default. We've not played with any style or any groove. It's just we've just long ball, battled, hustled, bustled, got the goals, no control of the game, and just got the result. well, there was no actual control or fluidity in the game from our side. We just won the game because just the sheer persistence of anything else. So a 4. I'm sorry, I don't. It's just really, really mediocre. But the biggest thing is, and I'll take that all day long, I don't care if you have mediocre performance like this. It's all about the win. And the win's in the bag, so it's 3 in a row. So all these people out there have had these forfeits for 3 in a row. Congratulations to you. Get whatever it is you had agreed to do. Get done and over with, and please let's have a sensible one for the next one. But carry on with the madness, and I look forward to joining and sharing your comments and views. And if you like what you see, please share the word, spread the word, let them know. Listen to this Scotsman, he's opinionated. And he's got a lot of opinions, but he talks sense. I like to think I talk sense. Now, there's only you, the people, the community out there that can tell me otherwise. So, watch the show. Help me grow. We'll grow together. We'll grow a community. We'll spread the word. We'll take it everywhere you want it to go. I'm in it for the long run. Absolutely. And I need you to be there with me. So, carry on watching. And carry on, keep on sharing and liking. Now, if there's anything you want me to cover in the coming days, please drop me a comment or message me. You'll find me on TikTok as well as Insta, same Scotty Talks MUFC. So thank you, much appreciated. Now it's Saturday night. I'm going off to my niece's party. I hope all yous have, everyone out there, everyone watching is having a fantastic Saturday night. I'll keep it going till the next one. Peace, love, peace out.